It's hockey night in Bloomington and Jaguar girls hockey is on the air. Welcome to the state of hockey and welcome to Morrison Ice Arena in Orono, Minnesota, where this afternoon in a matinee edition of Hockey Night in Bloomington, the Jefferson Jaguars will conclude the regular season portion of their schedule with a matchup against the Spartans from Orono High School. With cameraman Johnny Rash, broadcast partner Jason Knudsen, I'm Kirk Kranz. And Jason, the Jaguars coming off a couple big wins here, conference wins over New Prague and Minneapolis. Got our sort of annual end-of-season game against Orono. They're as good as they always are. This will be a tough one today, but Jaguars JV team had a great performance just finishing up. We hope to see the same from the varsity girls.
Yeah, it was a good match against the JV teams. And then I think we know this Orono team is pretty polished, right? They've gone to state the last couple of years. They finished third last year in state. But what we do know about them is they're very aggressive, and we do expect to see a lot of penalties out of them because of that. That's at least how their season's gone. So I think that gives us a good opportunity for Jefferson to take advantage of those power plays, interrupt them a little bit, and maybe score some goals.
Yeah, senior day here in Orono. These seniors have actually been to the state tournament every year they've been in high school. They've three-time repeat returners to the state high school championship at the Class A level. Finished second one year and then third a couple of years. So we're going to get the starters here for the Jefferson Jaguars. In net, you will have junior netminder Sarah Rash, making her 11th start of the year. On defense for the Jaguars, sophomore Bea Flanders and sophomore Olivia Knudsen. At center, it will be senior co-captain Kylie Jones. On the left side, sophomore Allegra Kuhn. And on the right side, it is senior Avery Capston. So Jay, we'll find out tomorrow where we're going to play in the playoffs, which are a week from today. We feel like we know it's going to be Hopkins Park as the opponent. We just don't know if it's going to be at the Bloomington Ice Garden or at Hopkins home rink in Minnetonka.
Yeah, I was talking to the varsity coaches a little bit before the game, and they said that the Minnesota State High School League kind of has a calculation for that to determine whether or not it will be a home game. But they felt the same way, that it would be Hopkins Park.
Did they shed any light on what they thought as far as whether we get the home game or not, or keeping it pretty close to the vest?
Well, that was they said there's a calculation that isn't necessarily released to everybody that kind of determines what they're looking for in that to determine who it is that'll get the home ice advantage.
Yeah, I mean, just as an amateur looking at the team's records, the team's common opponents, I think it's going to be really, really close. I think Jefferson has a bit of a more difficult strength of schedule. Hopkins, by contrast, has one more win and then a couple ties to go with it. So we'll just have to wait and see how it plays out.
I think part of the calculation, is like those early season game wins and losses really affect the whole season, which is why it's good to always be playing hard for every game.
All right, we're going to get the national anthem here. As we've seen a couple times this year, including at our own senior night, they're going to have a couple of the seniors sing the national anthem. So we'll let that play through the speakers and then come back, get you ready for puck drop. Their national anthem from Orono. Nicely done by those seniors from Orono. The Jefferson Jaguars will skate left to right in this, the opening stanza. Dressed in their road baby blues, the best uniforms in high school hockey. Trimmed in navy blue and silver, the royal blue numbers, helmets, and breezers. Script Jaguars diagonally across the front of their sweaters. The home team, Orono Spartans, wearing their Hockey Day Minnesota special jerseys. It's a whiteout jersey, white on white, trimmed in black, black helmets, white breezers and numbers. The Spartan on the front of their sweaters. What do you think of this uniform kit that Orono sports, Jay?
I think it's nice to have something special once in a while. It's definitely a whiteout. It looks good. Team consensus, player consensus is that they really like them. They thought they were pretty cool looking.
I think they look sharp. White breezers, not something you see too often, so not sure where they had to go. They're probably just covers over there.
They're covers, white on white like that. I don't think they get too many games out of them.
Kind of channeling the Ohio State Buckeye look with that O across the crest. Ohio State in town playing the Gophers at Ritter Arena. All right, just about set to go here. Got the Kylie Jones line up front. Knutson and Flanders on defense. The game is on. Jones with the face-off win. Back to Flanders. Flanders in the neutral zone. She'll backhand it into the zone. Orono's got it. Played in the neutral zone here. Kapsner tries to work it to Knutson. Knutson, little bit of room here. She'll throw it through, and we're going to get an icing on Jefferson. We'll get a face-off down to Rash's right.
I think that was Olivia trying for Jones, but it was just a little bit out of her reach. And quick early whistle here. I think by comparison, the JV game, we went almost 10 minutes without a whistle in that first period.
Spartan team comes in with 3 of their players committed to top D1 programs. 1 to Ohio State, the defending national champions. 1 to University of Wisconsin, the runners-up. And 1 to Minnesota State. So they're good for a reason. Top 5 ranked in Class A. Now Orono coming out of their zone here, a minute in from Orono. They'll enter the zone down the Flanders side, go behind the net, pass in the right wing circle, played there by Abelin. Centering pass out front. First shot of the game goes in for Orono. They're up 1-0.
You mentioned it, Kurt. They got quite a few players that are pretty highly ranked and are signed in for college hockey bound. So
that pass into the slot area between the dots. Player all alone, right-folded, glove side, past Rash. 16:04 to go. First period, Jaguars will play from behind. Got the Abelin line up now for Jefferson, Krenz and Walsh, that is, on defense. Walsh will work it ahead, but Orono has it back to Kalina now. She'll go over to Kara. Kara up the middle to Abelin. Abelin with some room. She'll dump it in. Jaguars will forecheck. Puck will go. Be picked up. Abelin with the steal behind the net for Belmont. Belmont back to Abelin. Abelin up to Krenz at the left point. Krenz gets it to Oslin, shot through the middle. Picked up by Orono. Jaguars controlled the puck there for a little while, got some offensive zone pressure, but now ahead comes Orono. They'll chip it into the zone. Krenz back on it. She'll go behind Rash, pull up, try to get it up to Belmont, but intercepted by Orono. Walsh with a good skate, kicks it now. Spencer will come out. Spencer chip it low, and she'll forecheck. Jaguars changing behind the play. Flanders and Kapsner on for this D pair. Got the third line out for the Jaguars. Melnichuk, Spencer, and Elmquist. Ahead comes Orono. Shots are 1-0 for them, same as on the scoreboard. Kapsner has her stick lifted. Puck taken away. Flanders under heavy forecheck. Flanders bodies off the player. She'll skate it ahead, but tries to go through a couple players and loses it. Elmquist now gets it out to the red line. Spencer nearly with the steal there. She'll bang it ahead at the red line. 14:31 to go here. Orono up 1-0. Carry in. Orono skating wide. shot coming in. Rash with the save. Puck behind her net. Flanders will chip it this way. Looking for Elmquist. Elmquist gets that puck out to neutral. Spencer a little late arriving, and Orono has it. Pass misses, but carried in down the Flanders side. Forced to the corner. Orono cycling the puck here. 14 minutes to go. Behind the net. Top line on here for Orono. Shot right out in the middle. And they score again. That top line has victimized us twice here. Both of their shifts. Orono goes up 2-0 early.
Seeing the Jefferson Jaguars so far doing a good job at interrupting a lot of their passes, which is good. We're going to have to keep doing that the entire game.
So 2-0 for Orono. Shots are 3-0. Jones line on up front for this face-off off the goal. Knutson and Krenz on defense in this pairing. Driven low by Knutson. Puck was touched, so no icing. Forechecking is Kuhn, but she loses an edge. Orono's got it deep. Played up, intercepted by Kylie Jones over to Avery. Picked up by the Spartans. They'll exit. Puck coming wide. Lopez through the slot to her sister. Puck played below the goal line. Centering pass hits Knutson's skate. Will deflect to the near boards. Jaguars shuddering pass out in front. Saved by Rash. Kicked out. Cleared ahead by Avery. Jaguars are changing all the players behind. Ahead comes Orono. Make a move around. Orono coming in. Shot goes just wide. Centering pass up to their middle. Intercepted by Belmont. Belmont will skate out. Possible 2-on-1, but passes way behind Oslin. Picked up by Orono. Their clearing attempt hits their own player in the head. They'll retreat back. 12:40 to go here. Flanders has it in the neutral zone. She'll skate ahead into the zone. Flanders going to take the Jaguars' first shot of the game right into the breadbasket. Catch and hold, but we'll get an offensive zone faceoff. Well, Orono coming in as advertised, Jay. Not wasting any time getting on the scoreboard. They're up 2-0 early.
We knew they'd be quick. I think we're just keep doing what we're doing good at, which is intercepting passes, making good passes on our side.
Walsh will throw one in. Bouncing puck. It'll go on net. Shots 3-2 now for the Jags. Puck in the neutral zone. Picked up by Abel, and she backhands it looking for Flanders, who had gone in on the forecheck, but got to get back now. Kalina Walsh will retreat. Pick up, go wide. Walsh taken off the play by a Spartan. Puck on the far boards. Picked up by Abel, and she'll go behind the net for Flanders. Flanders coming out for Belmont, but she can't handle the pass. Flanders chips ahead looking for Spencer. Orono collects. Ahead they come. Over the line with speed, down the left side. Melnichuk applying the back check. There's Spencer with a stick to deflect it out to the neutral zone, but Orono regrouping here. Pass misses, picked up by Melnichuk. She'll get it into the zone, but just barely. Picked up ahead by Orono. They bring it down this way. Stopping at the dot and centering pass, but that misses. Jaguars able to get that puck out. Thought we might avoid an icing there, but instead we're going to get one. 11:08 to go. Orono up to the 2-0 lead.
Quickly, shots are pretty low still. 3 for Orono, 2 for Bloomington.
Face off to Rash's left. You've got Krenz and Kapsner on defense. The Jones line up front. Face-off win to Jones. Kapsner fans on the pass, getting it to Kara. Kara gets it to the corner. Avery there. Picked up by Orono. They're at the blue line. D-to-D pass. Challenged by Kuhn. She'll knock that puck out to neutral, but Orono back on it. Pass ahead. In comes Orono. Centering pass through the crease, tipped wide. Kuhn on the back check there, disrupting that play. Orono at the left point now. Moving to the middle. Shot coming in. Rash kicks it to the corner. Orono right through the middle. Shot. Rash kicks it to the other corner. A couple good saves there for Sarah. That'll settle her down, and Jaguars will try to get one back here. Played out to the neutral zone, but picked up by Orono. Ahead they come with speed. Coming through the middle. Drop pass. Shot over the net. Out of the ring. Nice bit of stick handling there. Led to a good scoring chance, but the shot was out of the ring.
We'll take that. Over the net. Good shot.
This line has scored each of their first 2 shifts. Jaguars are going to have to try to do everything they can to get the puck out of the zone here. Little equipment problem for Rash in the crease, but she looks like she's ready to go.
I think we're seeing Rash settle in a little bit more, get more comfortable. She's blocked the last few shots now.
Face-off window, Orono. They'll cycle low. Puck coming out of this corner is how they scored their first 2 goals. Here's a pass to the middle. They score again. 3 shifts, 3 goals. 3 shifts, 3 shots, 3 goals for that line.
Looks like they're keeping that line out there again for Orono.
9:55 to go here. Tough start for the Jaguars. They'll try to regroup here. Played in the neutral zone by Evelyn. She'll get it in. Picked up by Oslin. Trying to get it over to Belmont, but intercepted by Orono. Ahead they come with speed. Puck played into the zone. Centering pass misses. It'll come all the way out to the neutral zone. Flanders will pick up. She'll gain the red line. It'll deflect in on net.
Scoring for the Spartans, number 27, Gabby Lopez.
Coming out are the Spartans.
Zoe Lopez.
Into the zone.
Gabby Lopez.
Good stick lift there by Flanders. She gets it ahead to Elmquist. Elmquist will drive it in. Jaguars changing behind the play. 9:04 to go here, first period. All Orono at this point, 3-0. Kara Krenz will throw it low from the red line. Jaguars will forecheck. Orono pass misses out to the neutral zone. Walsh will clear it in, but Jaguars got a tag up. Third line of Melnichuk, Spencer, and Elmquist on for Jefferson. Krenz in the neutral zone. Has it taken away by Orono. Ahead they come, 2-on-1. Shot, Rash with the save off the shoulder. Picked up by Krenz. Misses for Spencer and out to the neutral zone. It'll be thrown in deep by Orono. Kara back on it. Tries to go off the side of the net. Puck laying there. Chipped to the corner by Melnichuk. Picked up by Orono. They'll cycle low. Pass through the middle is chipped out. Chipped ahead by Walsh, but not out. Jaguars able to get that clear now. Carrying in are the Spartans. Melnichuk disrupts that entry. Krenz with the poke check. Played behind the net now. Melnichuk tracking on it. Orono in the far corner. Melnichuk still applying the pressure. Spencer tries to chip it ahead, but loses her stick. Picked up by Kuhn with a little bit of room, but turns it over at the blue line. Carried in by Orono in the left wing circle. They cycle. Walsh denies that move to the middle, staying with the player as she circles, trying to get to the net. Allegra helps out. Still with it, though, is the Orono player. Good stick there by Kalina. Intercepts it. She'll send it the length of the ice. Better shift there by that group of Jaguars. Get an icing, but more importantly, get a line change.
Yeah, a little break for him.
Shots 7-3 here in the early going for the Spartans. They lead 3-0 with 7:18 to go. Jones line on for the Jags. Flanders and Kapsner on defense. Vea will clear it out of the zone off the high glass. Going to get an icing unless the goalie plays it, which she will. Orono will reverse behind their net. Forecheck applied by Allegra. but chipped out by Orono. They'll come ahead. Nice bit of defense there by Alex Kapsner, forcing the offsides. We'll get a neutral zone faceoff.
Yeah. The fun thing about playing a team like Orono is it really gets our players working hard and seeing just how far they can go.
Yeah, this is a measuring stick game for sure. Don't expect to win a game like this, but you would hope we'd keep it close. And that still may happen. It's 3-0 early, but a couple of the goals came on the first two shifts, and we've settled down a bit since then.
We've certainly seen early scoring and then nothing else the rest of the game, so it's way too early to tell how that's going to go.
Now Flanders loses it, taken away by Orono. They'll go deep behind the net. Work it low, looking for a centering pass. Got somebody in the slot. Here's a shot. Rash catches and holds, no rebound. Orono's so good at finding players in the high slot. I think we're going to need to get some of our wingers tracking back and helping out the D and centers on some of those shots.
Yeah. I would say all three of our centers are good about being out there, but we may need that extra support.
Now Abelin on to take this draw. One by Orono. Shot coming in. Gets through Rash, but goes off the post, and we get a whistle. I think that may have went between the pads, hit the left post, and then bounced back underneath her. We got a penalty call. I didn't see that. Did you see the penalty call, Jay?
I thought it was what you said. She trapped the puck underneath her pads.
Jaguars will go to the power play here.
What's the call?
I did not see that. All right, we'll start this power play with the second unit out there. The Abelin line, Flanders and Knutson on the back end. 2-minute penalty here. 6:26 to go in the period. Face-off win. Flanders has it. Tries to get it to Belmont. That doesn't connect. Orono picks up the puck behind. They'll try to clear it out. Knutson holds it in at the line nicely. And over to Belmont across the way. She'll drop it for Flanders. Over to Belmont. Belmont shoots it into the Spartan. Oh, Flanders has that puck skip past her. Out to the neutral zone. Skates back in, though, as the Jaguars change behind, taken away by Orono. Power play started good. We didn't get any shots, but held the zone for a little while there. Now, played ahead by Orono. Going behind the net. Cycling with the puck, just ragging it. Jaguars need to get two players on the puck here, not just watch. As this player just stick handles around us. Now picked up by Jones. Jones has it taken away.
Interesting setup. We got all three of our centers out there right now.
Picked up by Jones. She'll go for Knutson. Knutson will skate it. Pass hits Melnichuk in the skates. Jaguars can't get out of their own end here. Now they turn it over. In comes Orono, right alone. Rash with the save out in front. Knutson's going to bat it ahead. It's stolen by Orono, driven in. Power play almost over here, just 20 seconds left. The last minute, Orono's had the puck. Chipped low again, and just 15 seconds to go. Knutson will just ring it around the boards. Orono there. Intercepted briefly by Jones, but that's going to do it for the power play. Flanders picks it up. She'll skate out and just ices the puck.
That second half of the penalty looks a little more like a penalty kill than a power play.
4:22 to go here. First period. Shots are 9-3 for Orono. They lead 3-0. Get the Melnichuk line on. Up front. Krenz and Walsh on the back end. Melnichuk winning some faceoffs here. Puck in the near corner. Battling is
This is where we need an extra
Walsh,
player
but
to help out
we
there.
don't have a center helping her here. Nevertheless, Walsh wins that battle. Gets it to Elmquist, who is able to chip it out. Now Elmquist hooked down. She will draw a penalty, and the Jaguars go to the power play again. Nice job there both by Kalina Walsh to get it to Elmquist and by Kendall to draw that power play.
I mentioned that before the game, this is an aggressive team, and we're going to see, I think, a lot of penalties.
Jaguars will get that top power play unit out here now. Krenz and Kuhn on the back end. The Jones line up front with Abelin. But Jones loses that faceoff, and Orono will clear it all the way down the ice. Now Rash setting it up, but picked up by Orono. Instead, centering pass right down the middle. Rash with a big save to keep this there. Jaguars had one of their players fall down. Allegra's lost her stick. This power play not starting the greatest. Now carried ahead is Orono. Try to get around Flanders. Coming in center. Krenz clears it to the corner. It'll be picked up by Jones. Orono just not respecting our ability to carry the puck down, and they're just forechegging us like crazy. Now up to Flanders at the point. She'll clear it for Jones, who loses it, and ahead comes Orono. Down the Knutson side. Centering pass through the middle. Flanders with a stick lift. A minute to go on the power play. Left wing circle shot is wide. That'll rim around. Picked up by Abelin. Her pass hits a skate and it'll deflect low. Knutson back on it. She's got a lot of room. She'll skate it ahead. Over to Oslin. Oslin through the middle. Oslin over the line. Looking for Olivia at the point. Shot by Avery. Maybe our best shot of the night. In the corner is Belmont, but taken away by Orono. Now Krenz holds it at the point. Over to Oslin. Oslin with some room. Gets a shot on net. Oh, rebound chance for Belmont. And again, puck pups in the air. Best scoring chance for the Jaguars. Krenz at the left point. She'll rifle one in. Oh, nice rebound there for Oslin, but losing the puck battle and taken away by Orono. They'll chip it low. Best flurry for the Jaguars. They've closed the shot gap to just 3 now. As the penalty expires here, puck Orono through the middle. Shot blocked by Krenz. 2 minutes to go here. Better fight being shown by the Jaguars, especially on that power play. Melnichuk runs into the linesman and goes down. Ahead with speed is Orono. Plays it through the D. Back is Krenz. She'll watch. Carried right to the front. Shot. Rash has the puck get through her short side and had just gone over the goal line there. Orono played it around our D at the blue line, Jay. They were in 2-on-1. Krenz had to play that pass, had to leave the short side, and the player skated to the front and was able to slip it past.
Yeah, I think Rash had it trapped, but lost a little bit of sight of it, and it just kind of trickled in.
Well, it never made it to the back of the net. It kind of, I candidly thought it was on the goal line, but it must have been just over.
Yep.
1:40 to go here in the first. That'll make it 4-0. Shots are 11-7 here. Unfortunate because we actually looked pretty good on that power play. Didn't have super dangerous chances, but made their goalie work a little bit for our 7 shots. Now here, off the faceoff is Jones. Jones just gets destroyed at the blue line. The refs didn't see it. I hope she's okay. She's up. Caps her to the middle. Over to Jones, but just off her stick. Kuhn will throw it in. That hits the protective netting, but Kylie Jones got a shoulder right to the chin there, Jay.
Yeah, that was a pretty hard hit. I don't think it was intentional or anything, but just decent contact.
1:18 to go here. She's appears to be okay. She's staying out there. Got Jones, Kuhn, and Capser up front. Walsh and Flanders on the defensive back end. Face-off win to the Spartans. They'll clear it around this way. Flanders with the pinch. We got a whistle. Something behind the play. I didn't see it. A slash coming on. It looks like on Orono.
Yeah, number 8 there.
That Avery Kapsner and that number 8 player for Orono, were behind the play. Kapsner draws the slash there, and the Jaguars will go to their 3rd power play of the night, Jay. Gonna send out that 2nd unit again. Got Flanders and Knutson on the back end. The Melnichuk, Belmont, and Osland up front. Ozone face-off here, won by Orono. They cleared around. We'll see if it's held in by Knutson at the point. Tries to get it to Osland, but intercepted, and here comes Orono on a breakaway. Down the side to the middle. Backhand shot. Big save by Rash with the glove to hold it out. Puck was loose, but we got a whistle there.
Yeah.
And we'll take that. Jaguars giving up a breakaway off the power play face-off. Luckily, Sarah came up big there.
Yeah, dangerous to let that Lopez get in there, but nice job by Sarah.
Face-off win by the Spartans. They'll throw it deep. The last time this group had trouble getting out of our zone against this penalty kill for Orono. Ahead they come with speed. Down the Flanders side, going side, backhand shot. Rash with the save. Puck loose. She stopped the follow-up too. 2 big saves there by Sarah, but
Sarah's getting a workout this game, that's for sure.
Jaguars only have 4 skaters out right now. On comes Belmont. Just 28 seconds left in the period. 1:18 in the power play. Kuhn has it, but just chips it ahead now. Orono in the corner. They'll go to the half wall. Challenge there by Belmont. Tips it away. Melnichuk will skate it out. Puck gets to Osland. She'll enter the zone. Tries to get it over to Allegra. Stolen. Coming through the middle is Evelyn. She'll fire a shot on net. The Jaguars' 8th of the period. And with 3 seconds to go, we'll get one more faceoff. Well, the shots are 14-8, but that doesn't really tell the story of how this game's gone, Jay. Jaguars win that faceoff, but they're not going to be able to get a shot here as the rather tame siren goes.
We'll take it.
I've always thought, but yeah, tough period for the Jaguars. They see the first shot of the game go in, and then 3 more. They're down 4-0 early. But this Orono team is, as you know, they're right there with Vanilde and their top line might even be better.
Yeah, those 3 have done some pretty good damage. Like you said, 2 out of the first 3 shots of the period went in, and they scored 3 goals in 3 shifts.
Yeah, that was a tough start. But the Jaguars steadied things as the period went on. Rash especially making some nice saves, often with the man advantage, preventing the breakaways and sometimes follow-up too. Coach Johnson having a long discussion at the bench here with both referees and the linesman. Not sure what that might be about. I bet it's about that shoulder that Kylie Jones took at the blue line.
That'd be a good guess. Like, you'd want to just kind of make sure they're aware of it or watching out. We know this Orono team is pretty aggressive.
Well, with that, we will take a break here. After 1, your score, Orono Spartans 4, Jaguars 0. You're listening to Jaguars Hockey. second period in Orono. And Jason, I'm not sure we've seen an offensive explosion like we saw in that first period from Orono this year.
No, that's something that we don't encounter a whole lot. That's some smooth moves there, some good passing, and just a lot of speed behind those players. Shot count's not that far off. We've certainly seen more shots per period in games, but the quality of the shots that are coming in has just been incredible.
Yeah, I mean, 8 shots for the Jaguars, not a bad number against a team like this. And there was a stretch where we did have some higher quality chances. Now, we will start the second period on the power play. We'll get Rash returning in net to our right. Jaguars will stay right to left this period. Start this power play with the first unit out there, the Jones line up front with Melnichuk. Got Krenz and Kuhn on the back end. Face off win to the Jaguars. Allegra's got it. She'll go over to Kara. Kara up to Melnichuk. Who's that? Ablin. My bad. That's Ablin. Ablin will clear it in, but before the Jaguars can get to it, Orono's there and they clear it out. Krenz will retreat in the neutral zone under a heavy forecheck. Kara will go behind the net, set this up. Good exit here with Allegra. Allegra will skate it out. Try to set up in the zone now. Better start here to this power play. Jaguars gain the zone. Allegra up to Krenz at the point. Krenz over to Kylie. Kylie back to Kara. Kara thinks about going to Allegra, but instead of Kylie, shot on net. Direct to the corner. Abel's got it there. She'll protect. Get it to Jones. She's under pressure. Abel, shot. Big rebound left in the crease. Orono now at full strength, but excellent power play for the Jaguars. Still pressuring here. Knocked down was Alex Kapser. Zone thought it worthy of a penalty. Played now in the corner by Orono. Out they come with speed. Pass through the neutral zone. Walsh is there. She'll just throw it ahead though, but it gets through the Orono player. Picked up by Kylie. Thought that might have been offside, but Jaguars picked it right. Orono stretch pass up ahead. Played through the legs there. Alex trying to get a player tipped in. Rash came out to make the first save, but was out of her net, and the follow-up player unchecked bats it in, and they go up 5-0.
Yeah, Rash sweep that away, but the Orono player was there to pick it up.
Well, a promising start to the period, Jay. Ends with the first Orono shot going in here off a kind of a busted rush that a rebound led to a follow-up chip-in goal. So 5-0. Orono off the face-off will carry in. Alex and Walsh on defense here. Orono pivoting in the corner. They'll play behind the net. Out wide now. Shot coming in. Rash. Leg pad save. Kicks it back to her stick and covers. Get the whistle, and we'll get a change of 4 players for the Jags. Shot 16-10 here. 15:09 to go in the second. Senior day in Orono, and they're coming out with a lot of emotion, Jason.
Yeah, I imagine most of their games they play this hard, but yeah, it's kind of a special night for them.
Spencer intercepts a pass. She'll chip it ahead for Elmquist, but off her stick, and Spencer will drive it in. Picked up low by the Spartans. They'll rim it around. Laid out to the neutral zone. Flanders backhands it. This Orono line has scored 3 or 4 goals tonight. Flanders will throw it in. Played high off the glass, but held in by Flanders, I think that was, with a glove. Puck challenged in the corner there. Avery captured. Backhands it for Kylie. Kylie out to Knutson at the point. She's got some room. Shot. Tip right in front was Kuhn. Nice play there off the shot from the point from Knutson, Jay.
Yeah, great tip, just a little over the net.
Carried out with speed is Orono now. They chip it around our D. It'll go low, and we'll get an icing call there. Nice job of Flanders there to get in her way just long enough so that that puck could cross the goal line before the player could catch up to it. That said, now shot 16-10 for Orono. Jaguars are battling. They're just at a skill deficiency in this game.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Tough win, but Austin can't handle it. Out come now are the Spartans. Try to go down that Krenz side. To the middle, right out in front, and shot wide. That's a defensive mistake there. Allowed that player a bit of a flyby to go right in front, and Orono gets their 6th of the night.
It's just, a mistake, maybe, move, but it's an opportunity. Orono will take advantage of that every time.
13:50 to go here, second period. Let's see if Orono calls off the Dogs or if they continue to play it. Shot coming in, Rash out to cut off that angle, makes the save. Jaguars play it ahead for Belmont. She can't get it out though, stolen by Orono. Left wing circle, centering pass. Back checking was one of the Jaguars. Puck played in by Orono to the corner. Krenz in a one-on-one puck battle, now 1-on-2. Krenz emerges with that puck, she'll skate it out. Go high off the glass looking for Austin, but we'll get an icing instead there. Austin was at the end of her shift. Jaguars scored on a play like that last game. Krenz off the glass to Avery Capster, and if Austin could have caught that, she would have been in alone.
Yeah. A little too steep of an angle for her to get a hold of.
Face off to Sarah's left. Won by the Spartans. Play at the blue line, centering past her. Melnichuk with the challenge. Ahead comes Orono. Play it behind the net. They go right to the front of the net. They were trying to do a Michigan play there.
I saw her setting up for that.
The player could not pick the puck up off the ice. Right out in front. Shot blocked by Knutson will go above the crossbar. Orono just skating around our players. We can't get to the puck, but now Knutson gets there. See if she can get it out. Chips it ahead for Elmquist. It'll come deep, no icing. Elmquist forechecking. Jaguars don't want to send two players on the forecheck though, or we'll go back the other way. Odd man rush. Knutson breaks that play up at the line, cleared into the bench by Melnichuk, I believe, and we'll get a D-zone face-off.
Good hustle by Knutson to get back there, and those Orono players were well on their way to making a rush.
Jones line on here for the face-off. Cleanly won by the Spartans, but the shot blocked by one of the Jags. Played behind the net by Avery. Battling there is Walsh, but centering pass through the middle. Jaguars ahead now. Kuhn and Capster, 2-on-1. Avery over to Kuhn. Kuhn in around. Taken down. No penalty. Are you kidding me? Now Orono comes ahead. Chip. Oh, what a sauce pass. But it's offside at the line.
Yep.
I don't know. Maybe that was a good defensive play. I couldn't tell. Don't see a ton of argument from the Jaguars bench. What do you think, Jim?
I could go back to the replay. We don't have it available, but I think Allegra had good control of the puck, and I think she just maybe had a good interruption there.
What it definitely was a good backhanded pass by Avery Captain. Now Rash has got to play this puck, but instead coming in is Lopez. Rash cuts off the angle. What happened in the corner?
That was hooking after the shot, but I don't think they're going to pull a penalty. But that Orono player had her
Orono
stick
player
around.
was frustrated that her shot didn't go in.
She had that hook underneath Knutson's helmet and brought her down to the ice.
Okay. 11:31 to go here. Orono with a dominant 6-0 lead. Shots are 21-10. Face-off won by Orono. They're on the near boards. Player controlling the puck against two Jaguars. Splits them. Comes to the middle. Centering pass will go to the far corner. Picked up behind the net. Reversed by Orono. 11 minutes to go here in the second. Orono reversing, comes to the middle. Shot, good save by Rash. Puck to the corner. Krenz works it low for Alex Kapster. Picked up by the Spartans. Centering pass down the middle. Soft. Rash with a big leg save. Kick out. Jaguars play it ahead. Oslin's got it. We got a whistle. We must be getting a penalty on the Jaguars here. Maybe both players going. I think he's sending both. At least Belmont. Belmont and number 8 for Orono will go on coincidental minors. I didn't really see that, but it was behind the play.
Yeah.
Bad time for it to happen. We had a something cooking there maybe, but so with coincidental, we'll still play 5-on-5 here. 10:41 to go. Jaguars face-off win, played ahead by Elmquist, but she loses it. Chipped around Flanders. Here comes Orono. Flanders trying to catch up. Worked wide. Good job. Good help there by Walsh. Shot cleared over the net, and it'll get out to the neutral zone. Orono will come back in. Forced wide. Go around the net. Drop pass there. Orono cycling. Melnichuk staying with it. Puck right through the middle. Flanders intercepts and clears to the boards now. Elmquist will chip it out. Orono, ahead they come. Kalina Welsh back here. Rash saves that. Right side off her shoulder, maybe off her mask. Good save. Spencer will clear it out.
Jaguars, number 38, Charlotte Belmont. 2 minutes for roughing.
Both players called for a roughing penalty on that coincidental minor now.
I think Spence just got away with a tripping call there.
Jaguars are way offside here. Just touch it and get the neutral zone face off before Orono can ramp it up.
Turn it around. A lot of action in this game. We're busy back and forth.
A lot of high-end skill from these Orono forwards.
Yeah.
Jaguars don't really have an answer for it at this point. Face off right in front of us here. 9:33 to go, second period, 6-0 for the Spartans. Knutson to Kapster, back to Knutson. Indirect for Avery, over the line, Avery. As it taken away, Orono will go behind their net.
I see Orono now starting to work in some of their maybe fourth line or JV players.
Okay. Orono will come out with speed now. Knutson breaks that up, chips it ahead. Here's Kuhn now, all alone. I wonder if Kuhn's in the backhand. I think that was a save. Good opportunity there for the Jaguars. Knutson chipped that for Allegra in alone on her second breakaway of the night, but denied again by that Orono goalie.
Good opportunity by Allegra and good shot by her, but the Orono goalie was able to pick up on it.
Shots 24-11 here. Jaguars still looking for their first goal of the game. Evelyn line on here for the face-off. Got a little bit of line juggling here. It's Elmquist is on now. Orono with the steal right through the middle. Shot coming in. Rash slides, makes the save. Picked up by Austin. She'll not be able to get it out. Knutson will chip it ahead. Picked up again. She'll get that out to neutral zone, but another good save by Sarah on yet another good scoring chance for these Spartans, Jay. Knutson will try to get it to the line, chipped ahead by Oslin there, but Orono regrouping and coming back down the near side here. Pull up at the blue line, get it to the corner and go to the net. They do that give and go play all night. And it's just Jaguars haven't been able to stop it now. Elmquist tries to steal that puck, instead played into the zone. Knutson chips it ahead for Abelin, up to Oslin. Oslin pinched off at the boards there. Battle right in front of us. Knutson swoops in and throws it deep. We'll go for a change. Jaguars will get a wholesale change here as Orono skates ahead. Down the right side with speed. Krenz blocks that shot rather than going for the steal. Now picked up with speed by Kapsner. She'll work it ahead. Taken was head-to-head with an Orono player. Incidental contact. Orono breaking out. Trying to cherry pick for the breakaway, but we're going to get a slashing call on Orono. It was a stick lift, but it caused one of the Jaguars to lose their sticks. Instead, that's going to be a slashing call on Orono. We'll go to another power play.
We talked about that. That's something we've seen quite a few times tonight from Orono, is that lifts, that stick lift, and they're getting the advantage on Bloomington with that. And those sticks have been flying all over the ice.
We'll send their top power play unit out here. The Jones line up front. Krenz and Kuhn on the back end. Kylie wins a face-off, but nearly turned over. Nice play by Allegra. Gets it to Krenz. Krenz over to Jones. Jaguars with good puck protection here. Up to Krenz at the point. Krenz back to Jones. Oh, I thought that was going in. Jones up to Krenz at the point. Krenz to Jones. Jones shot. Quick ride. This power play unit has looked good for Jefferson, even against tough pressure. Now Allegra holds it in at the line. Over to Jackson Sheridan. Puck loose. Jones banging at it. Best pressure of the night for the Jaguars here. 30 seconds into this power play, Jay.
That was a big leap by the Orono goalie to get that puck. It was way out of the crease.
Jones, this unit stays out. Jones will take the straw on her backhand side. She wins it. Oh, but puck given away by the Jaguars there. And they're going to lose possession, and Orono is going to be able to get this out. Krenz picks it up, but she's got to wait for the Jags to get on side. She does. She'll throw it low, and the Jaguars will forecheck. They've had O-zone possession this entire power play and have looked good. Orono's got their top PK unit out there. Jones to Krenz at the point. Krenz back to Jones. Jones to Kara. Kara, shot hits a stick, and that'll ramp out of the rink. Well, we're over a minute into this power play, and Orono has not been able to clear it.
Yeah, good puck control by this Jaguars penalty play.
Now we need to get more shots to the net with traffic in front. We'll see if Kylie can win another face-off here. Kind of I call that one a draw, picked up by Orono, and they're going to be able to get this out past Kuhn at the point. Heavy forecheck here, not played back below, and Orono gets to the puck first. Centering pass through the middle. Kuhn, Jaguars had it, but good stop there by Krenz. She'll pick it up. Able to carry out under heavy pressure. Gets it on the stick to Kylie up ahead. Jaguars will carry into the zone. Kylie will set it up. Seam pass for Avery. He shoots and scores. Avery Kapsner from Kylie Jones. The Jaguars a power play goal. Get on the board. What a power play that was, Jason.
That set up really nice. Avery was back at the blue line for quite a while waiting for that to set up, and when it finally did, she got right in front of that net and patiently waited for that shot to come in.
Well, that may be the first goal that we've scored against Orono in 3 years. That power play looked absolutely fantastic. I mean, from start to finish. So we'll see if that energizes the Jaguars here. They still trail 6-1, and Orono wins this faceoff. Got the third line on for the Jags. Flanders and Walsh on the back end. Walsh takes that puck away. She'll reverse and go behind her net. Played up ahead, gets to Spencer. Spencer carry out, but overtaken by Orono. They'll skate in. Down that left side, Rash with the big save. kicks it to the corner. Jaguars energized here maybe, but they can't catch Orono with the puck. Orono playing it towards the middle. Good deflection. They're right out in front. Rash save, deflects it to the middle. Orono getting players open though in the slot. Jaguars got to provide more resistance here, but Rash says, I'm going to shut that down with my glove. And she makes a big save. Still waiting for that scoring announcement on the Kapsner goal. Might get a second assist from as Krenz let that break out, got it to Jones, but that probably was too far behind the play. 4:45 to go here. Second period, Jaguars have scored 1 and only given up 2 in this period. Austin will carry it out over the line. Austin will send it in. Puck behind the net. We're checking there. We're looking for someone to pass it to. Gets it to Belmont out in front. Spins and backhander on net. Shots 14-28 now. Ablin battling the corner. Charlotte joins to help. Gets it to the point. Nicely, Knutsen's there. Tries to get it to the D. Pass tipped out in front. Picked up by Orono. They'll exit. Not a bad idea now. Ahead comes Orono with speed. Going wide on Knutsen. Gets around. Here comes to the middle and tucks it in. 7-1.
Yeah.
Just too much speed.
Knutsen's a fast defense, but that Lopez just had no problem getting around her.
Got around and then went through the crease, and Rash trying to go right to left, but it's too, at that speed, it's too hard to get from post to post, and she was able to tuck in the backhand. 7-1 here now. Friends will fire one in on net. Played in by Avery Kapsner. Behind the net is Kuhn. Taken down by the Spartan. Carried out with a lot of speed is Orono. Krenz poke checks that to the far wall, but Orono's passed through the middle. Might have gotten through. Picked up in the crease here. Krenz will play that puck out. Looking for
Good decision by Kuhn to fire that puck off.
For Jones, that pass, that shot gets on net. Jaguars are getting rubber to the net here. They're putting up the fight, but Orono ahead over the line now. Jaguars got right through the middle. Walsh with the stick to deflect that away. Picked up by Spencer, I think that is. She'll play it behind for Avery. Avery will make one miss, try to get it back to Spencer, but intercepted by Orono. They'll send it deep. Rash will set this one up for one of the Jaguars, Walsh, to clear it out of the zone. Orono's offside until they tag up. Picked up by Melnichuk. 2.5 to go here. Better played second period for Jefferson, but still trailing 7-1. Orono will throw that in. Picked up by Krenz. Gets it ahead, but too far for Spencer, and that'll go for icing. Jaguars, I mean, against high-powered teams like this, if you say they're only going to have a 2-1 shot advantage on you, I think we take that most times. I mean, we've had games where it's been 3-1, 4-1, 5-1, but these 29 shots that Orono have gotten, Jay, just incredibly high-quality shots.
Yeah, not the highest shot count, but quality.
Every one of them, just almost all grade A chances. Now, Jaguars will break this out. Possible 3-on-2. Melnichuk over the line, but she'll fire from the blue line and easily caught and held by Orono. But not bad. We'll get an ozone face-off here. We've actually done well on face-offs tonight, I think.
Yeah, final 2 minutes here, the second period. 2:05 left to go.
Shots 29-16 for the Spartans. Abel and line up front. Flanders and Alex on the back end. Spartans win this one. Jaguars forechecking, but now Orono comes ahead. Flanders Tried to hold that in at the line. Orono will get it out. And now they come ahead down that left side. Rash with the save, kicks it out, rebound there. Flanders able to get it to the corner. Oslin, nice pass up ahead to Belmont. Belmont's going to go wide and shoot it wide. Oslin behind the net. Has it taken away. Coming down the speed, down the Walsh side. Going to pull up and reverse. Helena providing some pressure there nicely. Orono reversing, playing a two-man game in the corner. Walsh continuing to battle there. They'll come behind the net. Centering pass right out in front. Krenz is there and gets it over to, is that Kapster? I can't tell. That's Abelin. Abelin will get it into the zone, but she's at the end of the shift. Worked ahead now, one-on-one. Krenz versus Lopez. Centering pass through the middle. Walsh intercepts that and plays it out to center ice. Orono so quick, though. Right back into the zone. Shot blocked, I think, by Kalina. It'll go to the corner. Final 35 seconds. Shot right to the middle now. Shot, Rash. Catches and holds against the strip Jaguars, and we'll get a face-off. We've seen that line all night from Orono, Jay. They've got probably 5 of the 7 goals.
I think so. I think Rash is finally dialing them in. She's been blocking a lot of what's been coming in this second period.
Yeah, better second period for Sarah. I think 17 shots this period for Orono. They had 14 in the first. Got 4 goals in the first, only 3 here. We'll be in running time in the third. Now, blocked there by Knutson. That had to smart. Now carried, though, right to the middle. And Rash with a good save out, cutting off that angle. Player tried to go 5-hole, but Sarah shut it down with 12 seconds to go. Shots 2-1 for Orono. They lead 32-16. Face-off win by Jefferson. Flanders in the corner. Try to just get out of this period without further damage. Nicely chipped out by Kuhn. The whistle goes, the tepid whistle goes, and after 2, Orono with the 7-1 lead.
7-1 lead. As you mentioned, running time, third period. Unless Jefferson can put another goal in the net.
Yeah, we'll start running time anyway. As long as that deficit is 6 or more in the third period, that's the way it works. Don't think the Jaguars will be sorry to see that rule in place. We'll take a break here after 2 periods. Your score from Orono, it's the Orono Spartans on senior night 7, the Jaguars 1. All right, just about set for the final period of the regular season. One that'll probably go quickly because we are in running time here, at least to start, unless the Jaguars can tally, Jay. But a better second period, I think we were talking about in the break. But my goodness, this Orono Spartan team is just very, very good.
Yeah. That top line especially, but all of them are just fast and great puck control, good passes. They've executed those plays multiple times.
Rash back in net for the start of the third. We'll start with the Jones line up front. Knutson and Flanders on defense. I believe that's the way we started the game.
Yeah.
We'll see if Orono plays some more of their JV players, although I see that top line right out there to start this period for the Spartans, so they're not certainly letting up yet here.
We did see the JV players a little bit in the second period.
Face-off win by the Jaguars. Going to be carried in here by Kuhn. She rips a shot off a skate. It'll deflect to the corner. Centering pass by Avery. Avery captured the goal scorer for Jefferson on a beautiful power play goal. She'll pick up in the corner. Knutson at the point. Shot is tipped on the way in. It'll go to the near corner. Kylie Jones there first. Out to Flanders. Good start here for the Jaguars. Throws one in off the shaft of Avery's stick. It'll go to the corner. Picked up by Avery. Now coming right to the middle. Shot just goes wide. But Jaguars all over the Spartans on this first shift, Jay. Jones with the steal now. Oh, skated out by Orono. They come ahead with speed. Back is Knutson to the middle. Oh, coming in with a hard challenge there is Flanders catching up to the plate. Orono controlling in the circle. Knutson trying to body her up there. Gets it up to Allegra, and Allegra can't quite get it out, though. Orono works it left side, shot. We got a delayed penalty coming here on the Jaguars. They'll touch up and we'll get the clear. I didn't see what it was. Did you, Jay?
Nope. I think he's giving it to
maybe Flanders on that body check when she kind of flattened the Spartan on the way to the net.
Yeah, checking on Flanders.
Indeed, it will be Flanders to the box. The first power play of the night for the Spartans. Can't say I'm too excited to see what that might look like, but we'll see. Jaguars will send out a penalty kill unit of Krenz, Alex Kapsner, Oslin, and Abelin. Face off to Rash's left. We got running time, so that'll be an advantage for Jefferson if they can just clear it or get a face off. Now puck worked out to the neutral zone here.
Minor penalty has been assessed to the Jaguars, number 15.
Carried in by Orono. Orono out to the point. Cross ice. Work it high now. 1:40 to go in the kill. Orono centering pass through the middle. Disrupted by Abelin, and Abelin will play it out to the neutral zone. Trying to get Oslin there on the break, but intercepted by Orono. Ahead will come the Spartans now. They'll set up, go to the middle, left wing, right wing circle that is, out right high now. With some room, shot coming in, Rash kicks to the corner. Looked like Rash was expecting a tip there. Instead, that puck came all the way in. Here's the pass to the middle now. Orono shot off the side of the net. For a minute there, I thought it might have been in, but high for Orono now. They'll play it low. Bad angle shot. Austin's got a chance to clear, and she'll send it the length of the ice. Good penalty kill here by the Jaguars against that power play for the Spartans.
Jaguars disciplined in setting up their formation and holding it and really blocking most shots that they try to execute.
Orono pass misses in the neutral zone. Forechecking there is Abelin. She'll disrupt the Spartans for a moment. Now they carry ahead. Same D on for the Jags here. 30 seconds left in the power play. Orono will go center point high. Over to this side now. Coming in, shot blocked by Jones. Picked up by the Spartans. Bad angle shot. Rash had that post covered up. She'll catch and hold. That'll do it for the power play with this running time and a An excellent kill by the Jaguars, Jason.
Absolutely. Jefferson keeping that line out there for a minute and a half or so. Now they switch out a few players.
Flanders should be out of the box. Not sure why they're not opening it. Now they do. Block picked up by Allegro. Allegro skated out with speed with Capster and Jones over the line. Allegro tries to get a shot. That's blocked to the corner. Orono will exit. They'll clear it ahead. Tip, though, by Walsh. Skating in alone around RD to the throw. Roofed out of the rink. A little bit of a bad luck there. Walsh tried to tip it to RD, but she didn't get much on it, and it was intercepted by the Orono player with speed, able to go in, but thankfully shot it over the glass inboards.
Yeah, it's something we've seen time and time again, that Orono is good at anticipating those moves and making strides towards it and intercepting those pucks.
Now Walsh will play it low for Jones. Jones nicely up to Avery. Avery pass misses. Ref correctly rules that Orono should have been able to play that. Waves off the icing. Orono player looked at it, but easily could have played it had she wanted to. Out to the neutral zone here now. Walsh sends it in. Capster touched it while being offside. We'll get a neutral zone faceoff. Not bad because the clock runs. We'll get a faceoff at center ice.
Yeah. Kind of just instinctive by Evelyn. You know, she knew she had to get out, but at the same time, if the puck comes your way, you want to put a stick on it.
Yes, so the Melnichuk line out for the Jags. We got Krenz and Flanders on defense with this pairing. Vea playing it, but loses that puck race in the corner. Orono's got it. Cycling with speed. Play it to the corner. Right along the end line. Pass coming out here. Rash catches and holds with a shot from the dot. Rash looking more comfortable as the night goes on here, Jay.
I think she's settling in, and it's something she's used to. Good shots and everything, just maybe not so many in a row.
Face off to her right, 10:40 and counting. Third period, Orono leading 7-1. Orono right wing circle. Melnichuk blocks that centering pass. Now forechecking. Loses an edge, but Orono working to the middle. Elmquist, Rash off her glove and goes in behind her. That looked to me like a chance where our winger could have provided a little help there, but instead the player was allowed to take a shot from the top of the circle. Rash thought she had it in her glove, but it skipped out and got behind her for an 8-1 lead.
Clock continues to run. We're at 10 minutes.
Flanders will chip it ahead off the face-off win. Oslin clears it in. All Orono here today. Jaguars gave up 8 in the opener against Prior Lake. That's where they're at right now. We'll try to get out of here without further damage. Orono coming ahead. That should be it's going to be on net. And Rash will cover. Smart play there to get let more time run off, get a face-off. I wondered why Orono chipped that in what I thought might be an icing, but it was on net. 9 minutes and counting. Abelin loses that draw. Shot hits Oslin in the skate. It goes through Belmont out to the neutral zone, picked up by Orono. Ahead they come. Knutson will send it ahead. Oslin over the line now. Tries to get it to Abelin in the middle, but she can't handle that pass. Orono will play it deep. Knutson nicely over to Alex. Alex up to Abelin. Skating ahead is Avery. Off her stick. Avery now collecting in the corner. Taken down, and Avery Capster draws another penalty. Wow, how many times have we seen that this year, Jason? Avery Capster going strong to the net, drawing a penalty on the other team.
Yeah, she's an intimidating force, and they see her, they don't know how to respond, and ended up in a penalty.
Well, the last power play for the Jaguars, I think, may have been the best one of the year. We'll see if they can duplicate it. They'll send that top unit out here. Jones line up front with Evelyn, Krenz, and Kuhn on the back end. Jones with the face-off win. Over to Kuhn, but it's on her backhand. She gets it to Avery. Avery shot hits Jones in the boot. They'll go to the corner, up to Krenz at the point. Krenz, rifle one in, but nobody in front. Cleared to the corner, and Orono will skate it out. Get that pass ahead. Shot coming in on Rash. She'll catch and hold. We'll get a D-zone face-off. This is a 1 point where you wish it wasn't running time, but when you're on the power play, Orono will take their time getting into the face-off dot here, I'm sure. Jones will win the face-off. Capster will skate it ahead now. We'll see how this goes. She'll just throw it low, and the Jaguars will try to forecheck, but against a speed team like Orono, well, held in at the point by Allegra. Avery tries to get it to the middle. Shot right out in front. It's loose. Orono batting at it. Jones will try to hold it in as Krenz, but gets past her. She'll have to retreat. Kara back on it. Just 50 seconds. Now what? Must have a penalty coming on the Jaguars. Looks like Evelyn taking a trip.
Must have been when we were watching the icing down here with Kara. I didn't see that.
So 4-on-4 for put that penalty on the board. Oh, they can't start it until, wow. So Jaguars are going to end up having to kill off a full 2 minutes here, basically, because they can't start it until that puck drops. Now it does. 4-on-4, Flanders and Knutson, Belmont and Oslin for Jefferson. Knutson in a battle behind the net. Centering pass right out in front. Rash with the save. Orono banging at it at the side of the net. Puck played to the half wall. Centering pass to the circle. Pass misses now. Jaguars shorthanded here. Got a different penalty kill unit out here for the Jaguars. Orono with possession. They'll cycle. 120 and counting. Right, though, pass misses there in the high slot. Orono will regroup. Forechecking is Belmont. Orono skates it ahead through the neutral zone. A minute to go in this kill. Orono going right to the net. Try to get a backhand shot. Picked up by Flanders. She is able to clear that out off the boards into the neutral zone. Under 5 to go here in an 8-1 game. Over the line is Orono. Rifled right off Rash's mask, that is. Orono in the corner. Good play by Knutson. Jones not quite able to clear it out. Held in at the line. Skated in to the dot. Shot tipped wide by Flanders. Puck battle win there by Avery, and she'll clear it down the length of the ice. And forecheck. Oh, giveaway right out in front. Avery taken down by the goalie. We're going to get a penalty call on the goalie. Wow.
Caps are drawing a penalty on an open net shot opportunity there.
Very sloppy play by that Orono goalie. Just gave it away to Avery Capster, and she almost was able to score a shorthanded goal for the Jaguars. Now we'll get a 2-minute power play for Jefferson. They'll send their second power play unit out. Melnichuk, Belmont, and Oslin. Flanders and Knutson.
Kind of a predicament here. They're not letting Evelyn out of the box. We have 5 on the ice. So, yeah, we're going to have to start 4-on-4 until the puck drops.
Calling for Belmont to get off the ice. We're wasting our power play time here. Instead, they want Evelyn on this unit, and she's out of the box now. Jaguars add up power play now. Austin with a steal in the corner. He's going to send it up to Knutson at the point. Knutson to Oslin. Oslin to Knutson. Holds it in. D to Flanders. Flanders for Melnichuk at the half wall. Melnichuk will throw it in off the side of the net. Belmont there. Up to Melnichuk. Melnichuk to Flanders at the point, but tipped into the bench by one of the Spartans. And that's going to, unfortunately, probably run 30 seconds off this power play. But a good start to this power play. We didn't get any good shots, but at least we held the zone. 1:05 to go in counting here. Melnichuk loses that face-off. And we'll see if Orono is going to be able to clear this down. They're going to, instead they'll skate it out actually. They're looking for more here. Going to try to go right through our D, get to the front of the net and score a shorthanded goal. Wow. Skated through 3 Jaguars there. Buried it glove side high. That's 9-1.
Tough when they can get through 3 players.
I thought they were just going to clear it the length of the ice, but then I realized they're looking for more. Got around the first forechecker, then split the D, went in and beat Rash for a 9-1 lead. Here comes Orono again, shorthanded. Walsh in the corner battling. We're just over a minute to go in this game. Shots are 43-18. Avery Kapsner out ahead. Has that puck taken away from her. Here comes Orono with speed down that left side. Centering pass off a skate. And, they're going to wave off that goal as being kicked in. Definitely went off a skate. No goal. Puck ended up in the back of the net, but they're going to say it was kicked in. So break for the Jaguars. That'll keep us at single digits. 40 seconds to go. Melnichuk wins that faceoff. Elmquist tries to clear it in, but loses it to Orono. Cleared out to neutral by Jefferson. Battling is Kendall, but taken away. Played to the middle. Right through. And Orono scores. They're going right through us, Jay.
Yeah.
That'll mercilessly end it, but your final score here is going to be 10-1 for the Orono Spartans. 45-18 on the shots. Game like this, you're just glad it's over, Jay.
Yeah, I mean, that second period was good, right? We played hard in the second period. Kind of just lost it all in the third period. Shots 45-18.
Well, let's look ahead to brighter days. This will end the regular season for the Jaguars. They finished with a record of 10-15. Finished with a conference record of 6-6. And we'll find out tomorrow. We think we know who our opponent is. We'll find out if we get a home game or not. This result's not going to help that cause. But you never know. We'll see what the old formula shows, I guess. But
Yep.
Orono just way too tough for us, and they put a whooping on us, 10-1 here today.
Something we knew. I mean, we knew it was going to be a tough game, but
yeah,
like you said, we wanted to maybe hold it to that 8 or something. But
we know the playoff game will be a week from today on Saturday. We don't know what time it is, I don't think, unless you do, Jay.
I don't know for sure.
It probably I imagine it depends on where the game is going to be played and which rink has ice at availability. But
Yeah.
again, Avery Kapsner with a beautiful power play goal off a Kylie Jones feed, but that was the only highlight of the day for the Jaguars today. Everything else in Orono's favor. But Jaguars, let's talk about the season. They finished with 10 wins, 2 more than a year ago. So some reasons for optimism. It ended on a bad note, but everything starts anew on Saturday, and it's a game that we feel like we should win, right? At least we'll be competitive against Hopkins Park if that's indeed our opponent. Won't look anything like this, and Jaguars go into it with really their best chance at a playoff win in the last 4 years.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting to even think that we're talking about the possibility of a home game. And you're right, let's reflect on the season. It's been a good season. There's lots of things to celebrate.
Yeah, we saw a lot of balanced scoring up and down the lineup. We saw better goaltending play, giving up a lot fewer goals per game this year than we have in past years, scoring more goals per game than we have in past years too. A lot of things to be positive about. This game today not reflective of the season as a whole, and this opponent, just a different level team than any other team we played, with the possible exception of Benilde. But so a lot to look forward to here, and we'll hope to get a playoff win next week. So for cameraman Johnny Rash, Jason Knutson, Kirk Krenz here signing off from Orono. Your final today, Orono 10, Jefferson 1. We will see you on Saturday. Check our Facebook page for the game time and location. As we said, we don't know when that will be. Our Facebook tends to be a little more updated than our Twitter, so I would check Facebook and maybe even our schedule page on our Jaguars website. Well, I guess we'll probably have it. But for the broadcast crew, we'll see you on Saturday. You've been listening to Jaguars Hockey.